Barcelona top of the table in La Liga. Maybe it's not surprising, but maybe it was hard work. And hard work is what does. Now, as I said on Sportsmax, the compliment is not what they have done. It's the compliment of being able to rectify things as they've gone along. And that's a lot of the credit has to be given to Hansi Flick in terms of what he's been able to do. Keep in mind, I mean, people forget Barcelona came out of the gate all guns blazing, tremendous start to the season, and they just fell off. Injuries were plaguing them. Form wasn't the best. Mistakes were being made. Everything was going downhill. Robert Lewandowski was happening with them. Now Robert Lewandowski is getting a renewal. Now things are going well. They're top of the table once again, all the way, albeit by goal difference, but they're top of the table nonetheless until the next Clásico rolls around. We'll see how that ends up playing out. But Barcelona this weekend were the most lethal of the three teams up top. Real Madrid had to battle. Jude Bellingham gets sent off. And of course, they end up getting a 1-1 draw against Osasuna over at El Sadar. Atletico Madrid also ends up getting a draw against Celta Vigo. So Barcelona knew that it was for the taking, and they took it. Maybe it wasn't the most eloquent of performances by Barcelona. Maybe it wasn't one of those games where people remember and how they knocked the ball around or how they were able to outplay a team like Rayo Vallecano, who gave them a run for their money, who made them really quake in their boots a couple of times here and there, who scored a goal which was, in the end, disallowed. And that ends up being part of the whole issue that is Barcelona and what they were able to do. Robert Lewandowski with the goal off the penalty kick. However you get it at this point, that's how you go. And that's how you get the 3 points. And those 3 points, while your opposition ends up getting 1, end up being the difference in terms of what ends up or where the title ends up going, whether it's to Barcelona or to the 2 spots in Madrid. So big win for Barcelona. There's not much else to really say. A team that played well enough, a team that showed certain shortcomings, especially having 2 18-year-olds and a 21-year-old playing in a back line of 4. Íñigo Martínez did a good job of being able to handle that somewhat. Hector Fort did what he could over at right back, and that's where you saw a lot of Rayo Vallecano's attacks generating from. A Rayo side that's always complicated, a Rayo side that's always going to bite at your ankles, and they did exactly that throughout the encounter. So big win for Barcelona as they are now top of the table in La Liga.